What's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Pokemon Showdown today in the ZU tier and using this Glastrier Trick Room team. Glastrier fell down from PU to ZU after the May tier shifts, along with Frigraph, Porygon 2, Vikavolt. I think all of these guys fell. Vikavolt, I believe all of them fell. And also, as I'm recording this, all of those guys, Tornadus, Sceptile, Articuno, and Hitmonlee are ZUBL now, so they're not usable as of Wednesday, so when I'm recording this, but going to be using Glastrier today and using it on Trick Room. I haven't used Trick Room in a while, so I figured now would be a good time to try it out since Glastrier is pretty slow and people have been using it in Trick Room. People used it in Trick Room last gen as well, so figured it'd be a fun way to use it. But Glastrier is really scary and it doesn't have to be used in Trick Room. It's got Chilling Nye or whatever as well, which is like Moxie or Beast Boost, so when it gets a knockout, it gets a passive way to boost just by getting KOs. It gets an attack raise. This thing is really tanky, really strong. It has the same base stat total as like Regirock, some of those guys. So I guess I was thinking, you know, it's like Spectrier, right? But Spectrier is in Ubers. How is it all the way down here? But it's the same base stat total as some of the other Pokemon that are in the tier, that are in ZU. It's below 600 too, which is below Shaman and Hoopa, but obviously base stat totals doesn't mean everything. But let's just go over the team real quick and then we'll get in the games. So we got Glastrier, just have Sub, Swords Dance, 2 attacks. I think these are the only 2 attacks you need. I used, again, Pokemon the Smogon analysis to come up with a lot of the spreads to help me, since I haven't used a whole lot of these Pokemon too much. But Icicle Crash is our stab. It's the strongest physical ice move we can use, and then close combat hits, you know, steel types that could resist ice or opposing ice types. Orthworm's in the tier as well, so if we were to go with the ground coverage move, you know, we wouldn't be able to hit Orthworm. There's also Electros who could Terra Steel. So yeah, I think just close combat's pretty good and is enough. And then just Terra Fighting to boost that, and Swords Dance to boost our attack. That's always good. And then Sub, you can get behind a Sub and avoid status, or if you're not gonna KO something and they're gonna switch out, or you are gonna KO something and you anticipate them to switch out, you know, you can get a free Sub, stuff like that. But yeah, this thing's really hard. It hits really hard, and as I was testing a few games, it pretty easily just starts ramping up, getting a few KOs, and then we reset Trick Room and go into somebody else. So I tried to pair it with some stuff that'll help it to do its job, but I also have some other weird things that sounded just kind of fun. So I like Trick Room teams. I like gimmick teams. I have Carbink as like the designated lead Trick Room setter. I really like Carbink because it has Sturdy, which is, you know, the built-in Focus Sash type of thing. So that means it can hold a Mental Herb, which means it can't get taunted or encored once, or disabled or whatever. So that's pretty nice versus like Sableye, who's down here. And I'm just going max defense because that's what it was ran like a couple gens back. I don't know which would be better, but I mean, there's a lot of physical pivots, so physical attackers could lead and pivot on us, and we have the physical defense. But just click Trick Room most of the time, and then you can click Rocks from there, and then Misty Explosion. And Misty Explosion is like an explosion, except significantly weaker. It's a special attack and it's a fairy move, but we are a fairy type, so it's kind of nice. It's nice to have access to something like this because we do not get explosion. So, but also Carbink now gets spikes, which I don't think it had before. So if we have the opportunity, we can get up some more hazards, or if spikes are better than rocks, we can get up spikes. And then just Terra goes to Spin Block. Then we got Porygon 2 is like the most durable Trick Room setter on the team. I have Tri Attack and Shadow Ball just because Tri Attack stab, and then Shadow Ball with Terra Ghost would become stab. I was thinking about going Ice Beam or Thunderbolt, but we have an Ice type and an Electric type, so it seems kind of fine just going with Shadow Ball and Tri Attack. There isn't Hisui and Zoroark down here, so there's not a single Pokemon that immunes both of these. And with download, we're actually going to be hitting decently hard. Porygon's got decent special attack. This spread could probably be changed, but I'm just going max Spidaf. But when you get a Spatak raise from download, if you don't know, download on Switch In gives you an attack or a Spatak raise based on the foe's weaker defense. So I remember, I don't know if it was in X and Y when I was first getting competitive Pokemon or whatever, like, or Black and White. If you have Pokemon with like even or defenses like this, I remember there was a time when, like, I don't know if it was probably not just because of Porygon, like But if guys like this, for example, don't put a little bit in Spadef, they go defense, we're going to get the Spatak raise instead, which is really good for Porygon to be able to just do more damage and be really bulky. And it still functions under Trick Room itself. So we're running the negative speed natures and 0 speed IVs on everybody. But yeah, it also has recover, and then with the Eviolite, it's really tanky. Then we just have Terra Ghost to get stab on that and also lose our fighting weakness. Then as in our offensive Trick Room setter, we have Frigoraph. Just has Trick Room, Nasty Plot, 2 attacks. Similar set to what's been run. I think it's the same set that's what's been run before. Psyshock is nice to hit special walls on the physical side, and then Terra Blast is stab before you Terra, and after you Terra, it becomes Terra Fire, which is nice to hit steel types. I think we could go Terra Fighting or something else, Terra Fairy, but I wanted to be able to hit steel types, so Terra Fairy though would be nice to hit like Appleton and stuff, but we have an ice type, so I think we'll be okay. And Armor Tail also makes us immune to priority, which is pretty cool. I was thinking about having Indeedee on the team, but there's no need when we have something like this. Or I mean, there's less of a need when we have something like this. They just have leftovers for recovery. And also we have boots on stuff that's weak to hazard since we don't have hazard control on the team. But hopefully we're not going to get hazard stacked on. So, and then we have Dusknoir. This is a weird one. We got Pressure instead of Frisk. These both aren't great, but we have Pressure because we have Sub Curse and Poltergeist and Focus Punch. So Dusknoir has run Poltergeist and Focus Punch before with Sub, and Leftovers just kind of synergizes with Sub. But we're also running Curse because if we Terra, we can boost. We will get the attack raise and defense raise if we Terra Fighting, which is kind of cool. But if we don't Terra, we can Sub and then Curse, which if I don't know how much damage it does exactly. Let me actually just check. Curse. If the user is not a ghost type or whatever. Okay, if the user is a ghost type, the user loses half of its max HP in exchange for the target losing a quarter of the max HP. So I thought this was kind of cool because obviously the whole Terra thing and it can boost then, but also because with all the body press Iron Defense users or guys that can do that and them kind of being a problem for Glastrier, I think Glastrier can muscle through just about anything, but Dusknoir is immune to ghost or immune to fighting because it's a ghost type. So it's also able to be a spin blocker, which I kind of wanted to have just a ghost type on the team for that. Maybe it's not necessary, but it's fun. And then also those body press Iron Defense guys, we could just curse them to death. We can sub up on them. We could also do decent damage with Poltergeist and then Focus Punch to hit stuff that like normal types, or if we need to hit stuff super effectively. I think it's a pretty fun set. I don't know how it's gonna work. I haven't gotten it to do a whole lot. I got hacked with I got fully paralyzed like 3 or 4 times in a row after fighting a Sandaconda. I think I got greedy, to be honest. So, but I think it's a fun set and hopefully it can do stuff. And then last guy we have Vikavolt. I just have heavy duty boots so we don't get locked in a move and then get set up on. And I hate getting switched in on by a ground type when we can go for Energy Ball or Bug Buzz too. So we have the strong electric moves in Terra Electric. Volt switch to pivot, heavy duty boots again because we don't have hazard control, and then coverage with our second stab and energy ball. This thing's really strong and really slow, so it works out pretty well. That's levitate, which is nice, but it's like a special wall breaker who can also pivot in our Dusknoir or Glastrier or Frigoraph. I think ideally in Trick Room, not like we'll probably have Carbink or Porygon, and then if Vikavolt has a good matchup, we could just go into it, and if they have a switch in, then we can just anticipate that and click Volt Switch, and then get in one of our other guys. But also this thing could probably tank a hit, clean up, stuff like that. So that's pretty much the team. Hopefully it does pretty good, and let's just get in the games. All right, we got one. Up against opposing Trick Room. Dusknoir looks like it could be pretty good. Could be pretty disruptive. Getting up the hazards could also be pretty nice, but they're probably boots on stuff. But they don't have spikes, and we do. So maybe we could lead Carbink and get up a bunch. They could lead Clawitzer. If they do, are we faster? No. So they'd be faster with Clawitzer if we led Vikavolt into them. I think maybe we just lead Carbink and try and get up hazards. It's a pretty safe lead. So I think we'll click rocks and then spikes. They knock off. Okay, this thing does get encore, so they could encore us into that. Let's see. Nope. All right, cool. So we're just gonna get up some spikes. Psychic noise. We're not healing, so that's fine. And we'll get up one more spike. And they're probably gonna defog, which would be fine. I mean, I could get up Trick Room. Yeah, I'm gonna get up Trick Room. And I'm gonna get up Rocks, and then I'll Misty Explode. They're not gonna be able to do too much to us with max defense. Maybe we can get us a rock to stick. Cool, looks like we will. We could even keep this. Could go into Porygon, but they may just flip turn too. Does Glastrier have better defense or Spadef? It's better Spadef. I was thinking if we could get the Spatak raise on Porygon, that'd be kind of nice. All right, I am just gonna Misty Explode then. Do they pivot? No, they just Water Pulse. Okay. Well, then I think let's go Vikavolt. This thing's gonna be hitting pretty hard. Let's go Vikavolt and just go for a big Thunderbolt. I think I'll be good. And they just scoop it up. Okay, cool. Well, I don't know what, maybe they didn't expect the Misty Explosion and stuff. Maybe they really didn't want hazards. I don't know if they didn't have boots on their Glastrier, maybe. But I think that's why boots are pretty nice, because with Trick Room, you know, I don't know. There is Hatchroom down here. That's something I should have mentioned. But Hatchroom could be ran, like Hatterene could, you know, can be used in OU with Trick Room. But Hatchroom or Hatterene, I like Hatterene on Trick Room, but it kind of already, if you want to run Trick Room on it, then it's harder to fit, like, say, Calm Minds. Then you have your Psychic and Fairy move, and then where's your coverage move? Or you have to give up on your Psychic or Fairy move. Hatchroom is not a Psychic and Fairy type, so it doesn't even have Stab on the Fairy move. And it has to hold the Eviolite, or if you want it to be any tanky at all, you know, so it doesn't have passive recovery. So yeah, the boots are nice for the Glastrier. All right, we got one. And it is not against Trick Room. And they have a Drift Blim. Man, this looks like Enu. Just a defogging Drift Blim though, probably. They have the Embor. They have a Spinner. We have the Dusknoir. I think we could lead Carbink and they lead Bruxish maybe. They could also lead Willfish and Spike Stack on us. But if we Spike Stack on them, they'll probably want to go Drift Blim. So I think let's go Carbink. And we will click Trick Room, Stealth Rocks, Misty Explode. Oh, they're just gonna get up T-Spikes. Stealth Rocks. Okay, cool. Do we want more than that? Could he get up a Spike and then Misty Explode? They haven't taunted us yet, so I kind of want to. Ah, okay. So you're gonna try and spin on us. Could just go into Dusknoir. I didn't keep track of the Trick Room turns there. I should have Misty Exploded that turn, I think. Whoops. Yeah, if I Misty Exploded there, then we could have gone Glastrier with the Trick Room, and now we do not have it. So did I just Misty Explode here or just go Dusknoir? You know, it'll do a good amount of damage, so let's Misty Explode. Okay, and then just get up Rocks. Okay, and then we'll go Dusknoir and click Poltergeist just to weaken stuff. We don't really need this. And getting rid of their spinner would be kind of nice. Though they do have defog anyways, but Poltergeist. Cool. And I think Glastrier should be able to... I mean, Bruxish and Embor both resist, but I'm pretty... well, Bruxish will need... I actually don't think we can Oko it. Embor, though, we probably kill it with close combat. What are they going to do with this guy? Let's click Poltergeist, see what they do. Blur Blitz, okay. So they took all the hazards and Flare Blitz on their Life Orb, okay. We could go for Rigraph Terra Fire in order to reset Trick Room and stuff. Or we go Porygon because Porygon's tankier. But we will have to Terra, I think, either of them because Rigraph won't live a Flare Blitz or close combat probably, and Porygon doesn't live close combat. We might get a Spatak raise though, so I think let's go Porygon. Okay, we do get it. We Terra Trick Room. I think we have to because they have a Life Orb. I'm gonna Calca Embor, Wallbreaker, Life Orb. Yep, we're dead. They Terra Fire, we are also dead here. Please don't Terra Fire. Oh, cool. All right. Now, I think we just attack. Let's go for Try Attack. It might just kill. It doesn't. All right. Well, if we go down here, I think that's fine. All right, now we'll Shadow Ball in case they try and switch. And then we can go Glastrier or Vikavolt. Then we go Vikavolt. We might do enough to Jolteon. I want to go Glastrier, but the Bruxish. And they also have an Intimidate, so let's go Vikavolt. These things are usually Spadef, from what I can remember. Let's just click Bug Buzz, because it is just as strong. And it's not immune. Damn, that does damage. Bug Buzz again. Drifblim. I'm a Volt Switch? Okay. Let me go Glastrier, or Rigraph, Trick Room. Should be able to live any hit. We're immune to Ghost. Trick Room. Nasty Plot, Psyshock. This should 2-hit KO. Or just Oko. I don't know if that crit mattered. But looks like Rigraph just cleans up. Because Psyshock definitely kills Jolteon. And then Terra Blast will kill that. Actually, we just Terra Blast both. So we don't have to deal with the resistances. Let's go! I feel bad about that crit. I don't know if it mattered. They probably were Fizz Def. Drifblim. Defog. Fizz Def. Rigraph +2, Psyshock. Yeah, if they were max defense, that crit mattered. And we would have 2-hit KO them, probably. Unless they were spamming Strength Sap. I'm guessing they had Air Slash. Maybe they had Stored Power. I don't know. That was a cool set, though. I didn't expect the Calm Mind. I expected Defog. But I guess they did have Sand Slash, so... Alright, we got one. They have Indeedee plus Hoopa. And Hoopa gets Expanding Force, I'm pretty sure. So that's a little scary. They also have Rapid Spin and maybe Defog. Or maybe it's another Calm Mind Drifblim. We can hit, you know, the Hoopa super effectively with Dusknoir and probably Oko with it. Or Glastrier, so... Let's just try and do that. We also can Shadow Ball it for 4 times super effective damage. So let's lead the Carbink. Go from there. Probably, let's see. They leave Poliwrath. A little scared of this thing just bulking up straight up too. I'm gonna click Rocks and Trick Room though. I think we're okay. They do sub. Alright, then we'll Trick Room. Then Misty Explode. Okay, cool. Hopefully they don't go for sub again. They Draining Punch. Cool. Alright, so now we can go... Ooh, maybe we just go Porygon here. Porygon 2. Whoops, not Porygon. I meant to look at Poliwrath. They have better defense. Okay, so we will get this Attack Raise. That's pretty good. Let's go Porygon. I mean, Glastrier could get the... Oh, I should probably just go Glastrier. We kill this with close combat, then we can probably kill everything else. Okay, yeah. I'm just excited about Porygon, but Glastrier definitely kills this, and then we can Ice Move the rest of their team. So we should get 3 kills here. This probably lives, actually. Oh, just kidding. All right, that's 1. Drifblim. Now Ice Move kills everything. Yep, this definitely dies. I actually haven't missed Icicle Crush yet, too, so that's pretty nice. And indeedy, I'm gonna click the Ice Move again in case they want to go Drifblim. No! That's okay. Well, do we know based on the damage? If they're offensive? They went for Psychic, they did 60%. So they're like Specs. Probably. Modest. Specs. Okay. So we can go Frigoraph. We could go Porygon as well, but... How much does Porygon take? Or how much does Frigoraph take? Actually take quite a lot. Porygon almost takes the same amount though. Let's go Porygon. Okay. Let's click Trick Room. And then we'll go Dusknoir. Oh shit, we can't, they have Psychic Seed. Oh, I forgot this would have a Psychic Seed on this team. Okay, they're gonna Calm Mind right now. Okay, we go Trick Room. And then we go... I mean, I could spam Shadow Ball, but we're not gonna do very much. I think I go Vikavolt and hope for the best. They haven't Terra'd either, so they could be Terra... Hopefully they're not Terra Ground. I'm just gonna fire off some Thunderbolts and do some insane damage. Nice. Okay, well... Indeedy, we have a Bug Move. And their train ends in 2 turns. And we have a full health Porygon, so I think we're okay. They're more Pico scary, but we still have Terra. Well, Bug is super effective on this too. Hoopa will sack this and then we'll go Porygon, I think. Although this is pretty good. But we should have enough for those other things. So just click Thunderbolt. Then we'll click Porygon. Now we'll click Frigoraph. Because we resist Psychic, we're immune to Ghost. Trick Room. Nasty Plot. Alright, and then we can... Oh shit, I forgot about that. You know, I can go Dusknoir. Then we'll click, damn it. No, I can't. Dang it, I can't click Focus Punch and I can't click Poltergeist. They're choice specs too. Let's just go back and figure out. Alright, and then I'm gonna just click Terra Blast. And they're not specs because they switched up moves. I don't know what item they are. Like Terra Blast. Okay. Click Trick Room again. Okay. Then we will click Terra Blast. Cool. Then we can click Dusknoir if we want and click sub. Or we just go Glastrier. I don't know. I feel bad. I'm not trying to take a long time. I went into the wrong guy. Dusknoir can't hit. The normal psychic types and stuff like that are kind of annoying for Dusknoir, but I think we could have won with Glastrier could have just come out there too. As long as we didn't miss a move, it would have won. But Porygon probably also could have won because it's not going to boost versus Indeedee, so it won't ever get confused. Unless they had that one move that prevented us from healing as well. I don't know if they get that. Let's look it up. Indeedee. Alluring, not alluring voice. Psychic noise. No, they don't get it. Okay. Why doesn't it get that? It doesn't get expanding force and it doesn't get psychic noise? Whatever. I gotta remember to save replays. I wish I saved the one where I got wrecked by the Dodrio. In the Charizard video, because I really like that team. I don't want to copy the whole thing, but I am excited to use Acrobatics, Grassy Seed, Dodrio sometime. It was ZUBL. I didn't know that, but these guys were the ZUBL guys that had dropped, and Heat Rock was ZUBL as well. So I'm guessing, I wasn't sure if Vulpix was allowed. I think it probably was, just not with the Heat Rock, but maybe it wasn't. Is Vulpix on this list? No. Yeah, so I'm curious if Dodrio will get banned again, but... Alright, another Trick Room. No, they got the Dusknoir. No. Oh, and they have Carbink too. Well, I think we just hazard stack on them. Unless they have boots on everything, the hazards will be good, so... We're just gonna probably do it to each other. Maybe they don't have spikes. Oh, they don't. They probably have... Yeah, I don't know why they're not running spikes. Spikes is so good. And they're Trick Room, which means our vehicle would be faster than them. And Dusknoir would be faster than them. You know what I'm saying? So I could just Misty Explode here. They won't get the boost. Oh, we were faster with this too. Okay, and then we can go Dusknoir. Shit. We're not going to kill them. Does Vikavolt kill? They have so much SpDef. Shoot. Glastrier. Custom set. Nope, we don't do anything. And Friggraff. Oh wait, we can go Friggraff, Terra Fire, kill him. It is kind of committing a lot. Wait, does it kill them? No, I should have calced it. I messed up the thing there. Okay, we're good. Well, this is not what I wanted to have in now, but it is what it is. I'll just click, I mean, if I Terra Fire, we do live the Icicle Crash. You know what? I'm gonna do it anyways. Cool. We actually don't lose a Pokemon. Go for it again. Does High Shot kill now? It does. Let's just Terra Blast again. Alright, Snorlax. Those hazards are coming in handy. Now this guy's gonna curse. I don't think we want to set up Trick Room. I think I either Nasty Plot then Psyshock or just Psyshock. How much does Psyshock do to a big guy? Mr. Big Snorlax man. Let's see. Nope, we're dead. Well, should have Psyshocked. Alright, Dusknoir. If if this is Trick Room, they should be min speed, which means Dusknoir is faster. So we can click sub. But... or we actually just go Glastrier. Their Executor is pretty scary. I think let's go Glastrier. And I'm just gonna click Icicle Crash. They're probably thick fat though. Which means close combat is the better move. I'm gonna click sub. Oh, okay. Now we get to Swords Dance and then Icicle Crash. All right, this works. Neither of us are sitting Trick Room. This is kind of funny. So this basically will bypass the thick fat. Ah, just kidding. Let's sub again. Since they don't break the sub. As long as we hit this one. I don't think we're going to kill, but... you know, Snorlax doesn't have great defense. He's got like 65 defense, right? Yeah. I should have went for Psyshock with the Rigorath, because then they would have been in range. That was a mistake. Let's see, Glastrier to a Snorlax with thick fat +2. We're not doing enough. No, Glastrier! All right, well, it would have been dead. Facade does 17% or 17%. All right, so we're fucking dead. This could still come in handy versus the Executor. I'm switching into Dusknoir. Then I'm going to click Poltergeist. Nice, we hit that move. Carbink. I'm a sub. Fuck you, Carbink. Ha! And now... I can't curse. I'm just gonna Poltergeist. I don't want to show Focus Punch yet. Why? Alright. Thankfully our sub doesn't break. And now we're gonna Focus Punch if... oh. Leftovers. Okay. I could curse. We actually are the same speed. Yeah, we just Poltergeist. Ooh, nice. There's specs. I'm just gonna Poltergeist again. Let's go Dusknoir. Let's go Dusknoir! Yeah, the miss on Carbink didn't matter since they just nuked themselves. Okay, they go into their own. Their pressure as well. Could go Porygon on the ghost move, but they also get like knockoff and they're a physical attacker, so that could be kind of scary. Have they terred? They did. They tear Ghost. So we both wasted our terras. Dusknoir also has the same defenses and Spadef, so we don't know what boost we're going to get. I think this could be pretty good versus stuff. And they're going to revive things. I'm going Porygon. Do they knock off? Probably. Oh, they Poltergeist. Alright. Then I will click Shadow Ball. Oh, they got the Trick Room. I was kind of expecting maybe they'd be locked in, but they are not. They're not boots and they're not leftovers. I don't know what item they are. Maybe they're Resto Chesto? Ah, leech life. That's pretty cool. Oh, and their life orb. I don't know why I didn't notice that. I'm kind of scared of their Glastrier being able to ramp. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. It's going to come down to a speed tie between ours. Because this is just useless versus them. I'm going to go Vikavolt because we're slower than them. And we'll Thunderbolt. Oh, this is actually pretty good. So Trick Room's going to end here. So they can go Glastrier, outspeed us this turn, but then the following turn we can go into Dusknoir and finish them off. And they actually have no switch-ins to Poltergeist. No, they miss! Oh, that's kind of justice, but... Alright, this is faster than us, so they are going to get a revive. Is Bug? Oh, this would be super effective, right? Bug doesn't resist Bug. Okay, and they go Snorlax. Well, Snorlax is also outsped by Dusknoir and Porygon. So, we never saw a boosting move. They had the Guava Berry. Does Revival Blessing heal them to 50%? Or is that the berry? Oh, it does. What did the Guava Berry do? When did it eat that? Oh, it knocked it. Oh, it does like, it doesn't heal as much as I thought. Okay. So let's go for Thunderbolt. Oh, it's a 2 KO. Alright, cool. I was scared of this having Curse, Rest, or some other things, but we're doing big damage with this. Sweet. That Snorlax was scary. There is a thing right now in ZU where it's like build a team around Snorlax, a team building competition or something, and I was a little scared about having special attackers because of that. I mean, I'm just scared of Snorlax then. That thing's a beast when it gets going. Alright, we found one. And they've got Alchemy, which is, I think, the scariest thing for sure. If that thing gets boosting, it'll be hard. I mean, we could SD or Nasty Plot, but they can still get boost pretty quickly. Oh, we could Curse it. Actually could be pretty good. It might be hard for them to heal through that. We could also Hazard Stack, then use Dusknoir to Spin Block, but they can Hazard Stack versus us. But I think it's better for us than them. So let's lead Carbink. Oh my god. Do I just go Dusknoir and click Curse right away? Yep, I'm clicking Curse. Stupid Alchemy. Okay, then we will go... Should I just click Poltergeist? I'm gonna just Poltergeist. Cool. And 33%. Ooh, maybe I should have gone for sub. No, we probably wouldn't have been able to sub before leftovers. So, they're going to Draining Kiss, maybe? Last move's gotta be Draining Kiss, right? The Curse Dusknoir! Or I could go for Rigorath, but... Yeah, let's go for Rigorath. Cool, we can... Trick Room. They Kiss. And then... Draining Kiss did 31. So do I Psyshock or Terra Blast? This thing's not that great because I have the Spiritomb, so... I think let's just attack. I don't want to make that mistake again. Although I don't think I'm going to do enough damage. They Calm-Minded. So they actually probably don't even kill us still. Rigorath. I think it was a good idea to Nasty Plot because I think they would just heal off. all the damage. Alchemy double dance. They're +2, +2, +2. Psyshock will kill them. No, it doesn't. Ah, damn it. I'm just going to Psyshock again. If they go Spiritomb, that's fine, I think. Yeah, it wouldn't have made a difference, Terror Blaster or whatever there. All right, so they got the Dark move. I think we just go Carbink and get up them hazards. Stealth Rock. Oh, shit. I didn't see they tricked us. That was a mistake. We can go Vikavolt and Thunderbolt. Or Volt Switch. Maybe it's Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt, yeah, I think we're doing enough, yeah. Oh, no, we're not. Shit, that was a huge mistake. We can go Glastrier after this, so... do we want to keep this? At this point, no. So, it's fine. And then we'll go Glastrier and click the ice move. Could sub. But I don't really want to mess around with this, so... we still kill. If they stored power or draining kiss, they're gonna get a little back, but I don't think they'll get much. Damn, this thing is fucking annoying. I can't believe I did that with Carbink. I should have doubled there. I thought I would be able to... Actually, I don't know. No, actually, I think it was fine, because if they did, then I would have went Trick Room, Misty Explosion, and they wouldn't have been able to get that much health back, I don't think. Let me see how much they're healing. 22. Fuck, that heals so much. If I SD, they can just Iron Defense. Okay, I think I go Porygon. Trick Room. Dusknoir. And... damn it. I totally just played into this, man. I think it could have worked out better. So I have to flinch. Even if I flinch though, I think it's a 3-hit KO. And they're going to be healing quite a bit right now. Damn, man. Yeah, I messed up, but I think I was like, Alchemy is the biggest threat, but yeah, I messed up. All right, they're not gonna even killing us. That's fine. We'll just scoop it up. I think that's a good one to end it on for time's sake, unfortunately. But I overall was pretty happy with the team. It was a lot of fun to use all of these guys. Fergraph didn't do as much in this. Actually, no, it did clean up one of the games. Porygon, it was decent. But yeah, the bulky setup I think is the scariest thing because I don't have Taunt, I don't have Trick, I don't have Encore on this team. Curse is the best thing, which is what we got to use that right away, but you know, then they were draining kiss healing us on us, which is kind of annoying. I don't have a fairy resist, I don't have a steel type or a poison type, but Maybe Specs would be better on Vehicle Volt too, you know? We probably would have been able to kill it then, or I could have Terra Electric'd as well, which I thought about, but I didn't say it. But I think they still would have maybe lived with like 2 health. Damn, that Alchemy is scary though. But I had fun using the team. If you're interested in trying it, I'll put a Pokepaste in the description. And that'll be it. Hope you guys have a good one. Peace.